Legs up, whether it's the door, a radiator or the wall, but really just try and nestle the bottom so you can feel a connection between the sit bones, the bottom and the wall, or whatever you're resting on. And then you don't have to clamp those legs to, I'll just say, the wall. You can just allow those heels to touch the wall. You just really want to relax the legs, so just allow them to hang. Just to begin with, allow the arms to come out around shoulder height, bending through the elbows if you need the space. And as you just allow those legs to hang and rest, if you can, if it feels comfortable, just start to close the eyes. And allow that back just to connect down into the mat beneath you. Feel the heaviness there of the back, the heaviness of the head. Unclench the jaw. And here, just allowing the blood flow, the energy to come back through into heart center. Really good, this one, if you struggle to sleep. And then we just start to check in. How are you doing? How are you feeling as you arrive on your mat? Noticing how the body feels. Listening to the body throughout your time on the mat. And checking in with the headspace, thoughts, feelings, emotions. Remembering that all thoughts, feelings, emotions are valid and hold their space. But while you're here on the mat, really allowing yourself this space to be present. Just leaving it all off of the mats. Sometimes that's a little tricky to do, especially if there's lots going on. So we bring a focus to the breath, just to help bring us back through into the present. So just start to notice that soft and gentle breath. The chest rising as you breathe in and falling away as you exhale. And over the next couple of breaths, just see if you can start to lengthen and deepen the breath. Taking more of a full, complete breath. In and out through the nose. Maybe the breath is slightly audible to you. Feel the coolness of the breath as you breathe in through the nose. And the warmth of the breath as it leaves. And as we pause here for a moment or two longer, can you start to find that slight pause at the top of the breath in, and then at the bottom of the breath out? Hold on to that slight pause, that moment of complete stillness. And come back to this slow, complete breath whenever the mind starts to wander or become busy. Keep those legs up the wall for a moment or two longer. But just start to bring a little wriggle into the fingers and into the toes as you bring awareness back in. Then start to point those toes up to the ceiling and then flex the feet, the toes draw back towards you. Just doing that a couple of times. And then start to draw the arms, lift the arms up to the ceiling, and just take a nice little roll out through those ankles and wrists. You might hear some clicking.
Yeah.
Get to change direction. And then again, just relax the arms to wherever feels comfortable. If it felt nice at shoulder height, creating a little bit of space across the chest, then take them back to there. And then we're going to start to come into a nice little leg stretch. So you're going to start to slide your right leg down to around 2 or 3 o'clock. So you can flex your foot, take it down to where you feel it. Just be really mindful, this is our first stretch. So if it feels too intense, just lift the leg back up the wall slightly. And really try and press the right heel into the wall, just so you get that little bit of a push and pull sensation and a stretch into the leg. Your buttocks should still be onto the wall, so just notice if you've tweaked the hips. Shimmy back through towards the wall and feel that stretch there into the right leg. We breathe for 4. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now stay with that right leg. If you have space, start to slide your left leg to around 10 or 11 o'clock. So you're taking a slightly wider stance. If not, just stay with that left leg directly at 12. Just hold for 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Draw that left leg all the way back up and through towards 12 o'clock. The right leg comes up the wall as well to 12 o'clock, and just allow the legs to come back through and soften those hips. And then of course, we'll start to take that through the left side. So when you're ready, just start to take that left leg out to around 9 or 10 o'clock. Relax the hips, make sure you can still feel the sit bones to the wall. And this side might feel a little different to the other side. So again, just be mindful of that, become aware of the body. You might have a little more space, or maybe it feels slightly more intense. Try and relax your hips. And this time, if you'd like to, you can take that right leg to around 1 or 2 o'clock, but just take it to where you feel it. Don't overdo it. Be kind to the body. Breathe for 4. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Mindfully just release that right leg back up through to 12. Left leg comes to meet. And then we stay at the wall. We're going to stretch into the right glute as we come into our reclined pigeon. So you're going to bend through the right knee, so the knee comes towards the chest. Then you're going to take your right outer ankle through to that left leg. If it's available, take the knee above the, take your ankle above the knee, so towards your quad, rather than your shin. And then take your right hand and use the right hand just to gently press the right knee away towards the wall. If you feel that into your right glute already, then stay there. You may have enough space to start to slide your left foot down onto your wall flat. Keep the right knee away from you and keep drawing that left foot down the wall until you feel that stretch into that right hip.
I can feel it.
If it starts to lift, you've come too far. So reset, make sure your back is flat to your mat. And again there, just become aware of your sit bones, your bottom. Has one hip just come away from the wall? This is a real good indication if you twist.
Yeah.
So you want to right both of the buttocks onto the wall. So just ease that through. Good. Push that right knee away. Feel the stretch into that right glute. We breathe for 4. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Before we release, just going to notice if you have a little bit more space. Maybe that means just drawing that right knee towards the wall slightly, or maybe wriggling that left foot down the wall, just a fraction, or maybe if it's just an intention, breathe through it, hold that stretch there into that right glute, take a nice deep breath. And then to release, slide that left leg long back up the wall. Right leg comes to meet, reset, and we'll take that through the other side. So when you're ready, we start to this time bend through the left knee, draw the knee towards the chest. Your left outer ankle comes through to that right leg. Again, check in. This side might feel a little bit different to the right. Use that left hand just to push the leg towards the wall. Option, only an option this time. Start to slide that right foot down the wall. Relax your hips, both hips and sit bones onto the wall as you feel that stretch through that left glute in your pigeon. Breathing here for 4. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Before you release, maybe start to slide your right foot down the wall just a touch, or press that left knee out. But again, both of the hips still feel the wall. Adjust if you need. Take a deep breath. And then gently release. Slide that right leg back up the wall nice and long. Left leg releases too, just to feel the release of the hip. We're going to do one more at the wall. So this time we're going to come into that lovely diamond supported into the wall. So into the inner thighs, your hip flexors. So here, the soles of the feet come together. Your heels draw down towards you. Outside edges of the feet come onto the wall. Take those heels down towards you as much as possible until you feel that stretch into the hip flexors, right into the groin. Hands come through to those knees or legs and gently push away towards the wall. Make sure your bottom is still down onto the mat and the sit bones onto the wall. And just feel that stretch there into those hip flexors. Relax your upper body. Notice if you've just come into some unnecessary tension. And let that go with a nice deep exhale. And enjoy this reclined diamond here for 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Start to gently and slowly release. So take your time. Slide those toes back up through towards the ceiling. Rest those legs. And then just to release away from the wall when you're ready. You can stay here if you'd like to. Or just draw the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a nice big cuddle. And then just roll through to the right side of the body and lift.